I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
I'm here. Hi.
Hello,
Excellent.
Cash Toyotathon.
Long
Hey,
time
what's
no
up?
see.
Long time no
I
see, my
know.
mans.
It's
My
been so long.
mans!
My mans. I need to move a little bit.
You need to what a little bit?
It's like, do I need to move a little bit? I feel like I'm
No.
like looking.
I feel like you're great.
I thought it was
Man.
on the other channel, but apparently I was not. I was trying to
You were-
Colin out.
You were wrong, bitch.
I was horribly wrong.
All day long, all night long. Did you know that Glade makes an air freshener called Fall Night Long?
No, but that's real good.
It's real good. It's like I saw it in the store one time and I bought a lot of it and I just ran out of it. So, but anyway, I'm pretty sure it's just their cashmere woods scent because it's like almost the same art and it smells the same. But I'm not gonna buy cashmere woods. Fuck that. Like
I just looked in the
cashmere woods is best
Chat.
every day.
and
Yeah.
the first thing I see when I look in the chat says so many cocks. Oh,
Yeah.
Are there cocks?
There
We've
were
had
a couple
people
of people who
join.
joined.
Oh,
Cassandra will be here in a little bit. She was just kind enough to bring me a hot tea.
hot tea.
What's everybody's
Your
next thing
hot
after?
tea.
What's everybody's
King.
thing after this?
I'm
What's next after this for y'all?
Oh, I'm doing the We Deal in Lead.
Ditto.
Ooh,
Gonna
solid
play a-
game.
I'm gonna play a grizzled cowboy if you can believe it.
What?
I know.
I mean, are you?
Is it? Are you playing it, or
Are you just a grizzled cowboy?
is that just what you're doing with your life right
Well,
now?
if anyone wants to, we're going to do Zomboid after this.
Zomboid.
Hours.
I had a long week at work. I'm tired of projects.
Yeah. Harry on that. But we'll make a short list, like, loot police station, loot the spiffos, kill 100 zombies, get cars, get gas.
Got it.
Loot the police station described most of my work in 20 and 21.
Fair.
Watch that a lot.
Yeah, I think we're gonna play in Riverside because it's the easiest vanilla map. So I don't care much for it because it's all spread out and the school's right in the middle, and it's a tiny ass police station way off to the side.
Yeah.
I would prefer Roseville because Roseville has a two-story fire department
And a mall.
and a bunch of
2 malls.
and it's got a huge parking spot and it's across the street from the police station, so you could just be like, sweet. So maybe we'll play Roseville. I don't know, but Riverside does have a impoundment lot, and I like to go to the impoundment lot and just get military vehicles.
Stay out of Riverdale.
Riverdale,
That's just always funny to me. I just like to say it anytime I hear
it's fair.
river.
It's fair. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out exactly what time we're going to play in. Beard just stepped off for a second. Sandra's here. All right, so let's talk a little bit about everyone made dudes, because I'm sure it's all recognized. It's pretty easy to make dudes. The only thing, and Sandra brought this up earlier, whatever your primary job is, that's your primary. This whole DJing is a secondary thing. So that's how you all know each other, is you all have a DJing business on the side that's not very successful.
It's like we're a band, but we don't actually make the music ourselves.
You just fight
Well,
over
I
the
mean,
distant
I was
playlist.
thinking of it in the way of, if anyone else has seen Mountain Monsters, like one of those dudes is security for Bigfoot fighting, I guess. I don't know.
Everybody was Bigfoot fighting.
I do highly recommend it.
So
I do highly recommend that because we only started. Well, I started watching it with Doug. I just dropped my wedding ring off my finger.
How dare you?
I know, I'm a terrible person.
You got to renew it.
You didn't. No, we gotta do it again, Ben. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh,
did it
Oh
take-
no!
no.
We've
We
only been
started-
married for
Oh,
18
no.
years. It's
So
only
we
been
started
18 years.
Doug and I started watching it based on the fact that I'd watched 2 billion videos on YouTube about it, and then Matt had said, "Hey, did you know there's a podcast about that show called Big Feats?" And I was like, "No," and I listened to all the episodes of that, and I was like, "Okay, now I just got to start watching this completely fucked up fake reality Bigfoot hunting show, where it's basically hillbilly improv, or as they describe it and Billiam describes it, it's a bunch of grown-ass men go out in the woods playing D&D, but their version of D&D is hunting cryptids. So they're LARPing hunting cryptids, basically, on television. It's kind of magical.
Sounds
They're
kind
just-
of magical.
It is kind of magical.
Lightly magical.
Yeah, politely magical.
Spike
Re-
and Shaggy are back.
Really quick, so I can make sure to have people come watch this. It's twitch.tv/KnownWorldUnited.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, and the other one is just Known World United Extra for when.
Yes.
Okay. Sweet.
For
Yeah,
the
I get
video
bored
game.
now.
Oh,
All right.
sorry.
So everyone got. I'm assuming everyone took a chance to read the very short rules.
Mhm.
Yep.
All one page, because we're not even going to worry about the second thing. So if you get in a situation, one thing I want to get across where like there's a challenge to overcome, it says I can choose a trait for those challenges. One thing I would just say, you can also just tell me, hey, I want to do this, and you utilize this trait. If I don't think that's the most appropriate trait, we can debate it back and forth.
Anyone
Yeah.
know the song Back, Forth and Forth? Anyone? I don't remember what the rest of that song is.
I don't
Maybe
know.
I'm the only one.
Better make it
So
up.
why doesn't everyone introduce yourselves and then introduce your character and what your duty is within the DJ group?
I'll go first. I'm cool with this. I had thought about it for 5 minutes and was happy with it. So, I'm Frank Gregg. My real full-time job is a trucker. So, what I do for the DJ group is I'm security because I'm brawny and I'm a scavenger, but I'm also kind of really fucking paranoid. So,
Is that because you're huffing gasoline fumes?
I will neither confirm nor deny this. That is more information than you need.
Fair.
It's not.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Sure.
I'll go next. You can just call me Jack. I just go by Jack. I'm currently between housing right now.
Where is Jack currently sleeping?
Wherever is nice and warm enough and semi-soft.
Fair enough.
I'm the street team for the DJ service, and I scout locations. I'm nice and agile. I have
One might just refer to you as Squirrely. Squirrely Jack.
Squirrely is fine. I'm a drifter by choice, and I do have a dog companion who is also named Jack. And I'm a little selfish.
Is Jack a sovereign citizen?
I do not have enough education to know what that means. But I'm a citizen, so I will say yes proudly.
Perfect. Who's up next?
Probably me. Hello. I'm playing Cab Toyota Thon. I'm a trucker.
Oh, Frank Craig and Cab Toyota are truckers.
Truckers.
Gotta
We
get
probably
the,
met,
gotta get gotta
probably
get
met
the
at
stuff
trucking
around.
school. One of those,
Definitely.
definitely one of those rowdy trucking school parties. Probably that's probably how we connected as DJs. I'm a bold glutton. I like to eat a lot of weird shit, and my job in the DJ posse is to put the needles down on the records. It's a
Drop
brief
needles.
but pivotally important job. So,
Oh, you don't do the mixing. You just drop.
no, I drop the needle, and then others.
It's the most
do the
important part.
mixing.
It is the
Mhm.
most. You're the
It is.
linchpin.
Actually, yes.
Requires laser focus.
Laser focus.
All right, who's next?
I mean, if we're going in this order, I will go next.
Sure.
I'm Steve Hooch. I am also on the street team as a street kid. So you can't have enough people on the street team.
No, you cannot.
I am crafty and a scavenger. Little squeamish though, if I would say.
What is Steve Hooch's job in the crew?
Street team.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jack and I are wandering the streets, letting people know.
We
about
don't
things.
encroach on each other's turf, though. That is an agreed upon.
That's just hobo law.
It's true. I thought that
I
was a
don't like
given.
that word.
Brad Feelgood.
Pleasure to meet you, Brad Feelgood. I'm a crafty doctor. Might call me Dr. Feelgood. I'm a local orthodontist. I have to say
Oh,
that
is this?
I'm quite charismatic. I don't mean to brag,
Do you
but I am
is Brad-
quite
does-
squeamish. I am quite squeamish.
Does Dr. Brad Feelgood also like operate a women's wrestling group on the
Yeah.
side?
No, I would never make a joke like that. Very squeamish. Sometimes I have to stop what I'm doing. The sight of blood, it makes me feel disgusted. And so I just for me, I like to say that I'm a whiz on the ones and the twos. Also, hype man. I get them hyped. Get them real hyped.
Do
Mostly
you wear
by-
like the
mostly by
doctor's
bringing
mask?
the excess gas that I have from the orthodontics practice and letting a little bit out at every show. It really gets them going, gang.
Not illegal in the slightest.
Not illegal, no. Just in the parts per million that we're putting out there, just makes
Frowned upon,
everybody feel
yes.
good.
I
Illegal.
thought for a long time I thought I was only a whiz on the ones, but then I thought about it and I whiz every time a two. So
Yeah. See? Yes. Mama.
So- You all used to work with Denyus, and Denyus was a guy who got you gigs and sometimes helped with other things.
Hey, Ben,
Yes,
spell that.
Denyus.
I just want to know how you would spell this.
Oh, it's easy.
Dennis with an additional Y in there.
Yeah, in the middle, just one N and one of the ends replaced with a Y. Denyus.
Okay, good. I like it.
Like when
Denyus.
you put a spacer right in between the big teeth.
Yeah, Denyus.
The Y
The
right
group
in between
was
the
called
fingers.
Lights Out. You also think that maybe Denyus was using Lights Out as a way to rob places where you guys were DJing?
Fair.
So one of the things Denyus did before you guys booted him out was he got you this gig at the New Day Rising Elderly Home for their elderly prom.
Wait, did you say nude day or new day?
New Day.
Okay, because if it was the other one, I don't think we're gonna take it.
You know, as someone
Big
who
reveal.
I think
actually
it'd be a real good
go
part.
ahead.
Is
so-
that elderly?
Brad, your last
prom?
Brad, your last name is
Elderly Prom.
elderly prom, as someone who
Um,
used to routinely go play Christmas music at the old folks' home down the road from my house, it was really hitting home for me.
And you know
So-
they allow dogs in because the dogs are really appreciated by them elderlies.
They're therapy
thing-
dogs. Therapy dogs.
them elderly.
One thing, Dr. Feelgood, that you also know is you were missing. One of the reasons also you guys kind of cut Denyus out was, Dr. Feelgood, you were missing some prescription pads after the last time you guys met as a group. And what you remember as you're arriving to this particular job is first of all, you're getting a whopping $250 for 2 hours of work.
Sweet,
But
cash.
also that Denyus actually works here. This is his real job. So as you guys are bringing your stuff in, Denyus is holding the door open, smoking. Of course, it's not his break, and he's smoking inside the building, which is not legal. And he says, well, boys. Looks like the chickens have come home to roost.
Yeah,
Also,
no
Denyus, not British, but talks with like a British affectation.
No one told me there'd be chickens here. Not really okay with that. Jack over here has a taste of chicken, so if there are chickens here, we're gonna have some problems.
Well, Jackie boy, you may have some other problems to deal with. Anyway, shift's over, boys. I'll lock up behind you. Oh, by the way, it's Elderly Prom. It's a good time where I all get all hopped up on the little blue pill. Have fun. And he pulls the double doors behind and you hear them lock. Denyus Statham, yes. Denyus Statham was his name.
Did anyone else hear this was a lock-in? I didn't.
Also, I was told there'd only be old people, no chickens.
So you go in and there's probably a good like 90 elderly people and just a few like staff on. Probably like maybe 5 staff on. This is a very like posh and Tony style nursing home. Most of these people, are what we would categorize as boomers. They're dressed rather nice. And they kind of give some of you the stink eye because of your, we'll put it gently, hygiene practices, because you may not have access to running clean water, potable water in some cases. But you guys are steady.
On the corner lets me in at least every 3 days.
There you go. Perfect. So as this is progressing and you're getting everything set up, I want you all to roll me a d6, and I want you to tell me who got the highest number, please.
Just one, huh?
It wasn't me.
I received a 6.
Also received a 6.
I rolled a 7.
Yep, Spike's got it right. I got truck shop showers to hit up.
Old Jack got a 4.
4.
Just
You got 2
average.
sixes.
Old Jack.
Dr. Feelgood and Frank Gregg, you notice one of the people, and you recognize her from your childhood. Old Beverly Tompkins. She was a second grade teacher for both of you. Just like the nicest. She was old when you were in second grade. So she's probably the oldest person here. And you notice her kind of looking around and sneaking into the kitchen area.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Bet you she knows where the good snacks are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and follow that woman that looks like she knows something.
Where the food is. Anyone else want to go with Jack?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in there and eat some weird shit.
I'm hoping there's chicken.
So is Jack, not myself. Jack wants to know there's chicken.
Jack wants chicken.
I'm staying in the room with my back to the wall. You can't have anyone sneaking up behind you. Bad idea.
Okay.
I feel like I'll go in.
Has trucking turned into Mad Max? I mean, you guys are just.
Told you I was a paranoid.
I've heard
That's
both
true.
ways.
You are paranoid. That's right.
I just like to eat food.
So all of you are sneaking in there. No one's going to man the DJ booth.
I said I will stay behind.
Okay.
I'll stay behind.
Music
I'll
hasn't
man the
started
dude.
yet.
No.
I feel like I'm gonna go along because I got to see what this lady's all about and why she's still up and kicking.
Like you're not gonna
Security
like
will man the booth.
you're not gonna like fucking drop the needle while I'm over there, though, right? Like you're gonna just keep it quiet.
Well,
until
just
we
drop
get
it.
back?
Drop it, and I'll watch it and make sure it doesn't move.
Well, you want me to drop it now when dance floors are this empty?
Get them warmed up. Get them. Let's give some warm up
What
tracks.
is your warm up album, Cab?
I just drop the needles. I don't choose the music.
Who
Brad, what
chooses?
is the warm up album that Cab can drop the needle on?
It's Raining Men. It's Raining Men.
Sure, into it.
I was
Start it
gonna
off with a banger.
I was gonna suggest Cirrus, the opening song on the Alan Parsons Project, as well as the song the Chicago Bulls used to do their intros to.
Spike said,
That's why we're the hip DJ crew in town, and you're running a game for old dead people.
That's true.
I was outvoted for The Lights Went Down in Georgia.
Fair.
It wanted me too morbid.
Kev drops the needle and once again bemoans the fact that Jock Jams isn't on vinyl.
Fair. Frank, why don't you look around, since you're a little paranoid and crafty, and give me a crafty look around.
Oh, okay. So because it's not my thing, I can roll 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I rolled a 4 and a 3.
Okay. You notice that there is an awful lot of residents here taking pills. First you were like, okay, maybe meds, but what you notice is they're also like passing around a thing and taking these pills.
As Ben says this as he puts a cough drop in his mouth.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, okay.
I am old.
Gotta take that pill.
So the rest of you go in and you're in the kind of pantry kitchen area. And you see Beverly, and she is feverishly digging through the pantry. I mean, like there's bags of chips and dry noodles and everything flying over her shoulders.
What was Beverly's last name again?
Tompkins.
Yes.
Tompkins.
It's
Kind of like the
Tompkins.
psychiatrist in Batman, I guess. That's where I was going with that.
Okay.
As I live and breathe.
She turns around and she's got a mouthful full of dry vermicelli in her mouth, and it's just like drooling out.
As a licensed orthodontist, let me tell you that is not good for your teeth.
What?
Especially
Her eyes like are almost bloodshot. They're just so big. She looks at you and she grabs the refrigerator door and just starts grinding into it and making this guttural noise.
Oh no!
I do not like that. That does not. Nope. I don't.
Doc,
like
she's
it.
choking. I think she's choking. You should get over there and help her.
It's actually a good time if you.
So
The whole
glad I'm
time
not there
just
for this.
staring directly at you, Brad.
She wants you, Brad.
She's establishing
choking.
dominance.
She's got
You
the.
hot for
No one told
teacher.
her to cook those noodles yet.
No.
She's choking.
Just
No.
grunting at you, and the only thing intelligible you can hear out of her mouth is here.
No.
When you say no, she says tardy, and she runs at you, just like fingers out, like trying to not even trying to choke you, just trying to scratch you.
I'm gonna reach into my pockets and pull out like I'm Wolverine on Halloween, and I'm gonna have some of my dental accoutrement, and I'm gonna.
What sort of
okay.
dentist tools are you using here?
Well, we got the little hook, the one I was you get the little plaque, right? Okay. And I also have one of those mirrors, just in case. I always have one in my pocket, okay. And then that little the little thing with the little boom boom, like where you put it on the little pieces on your thing, a little yeah. And then got a couple of like little hooks just to get the little rubber bands and whatnot off. A couple of those.
Which are you? What are you
Lots of
using
hooks.
directly to stop her?
I'm just pick pow.
All right. So You're just
She's
throwing
going to
down.
get one's made of iron and the other is steel. If the left one don't get you, the right one will.
Fair enough. Why don't you give me a brawny?
I'll give it, brawny like the paper towel. That's a 6.
So she
Where were
comes running at you, and you just drop her with the right hand. Just like she doesn't even get to you. You're basically like do one of the fists up, and then other fist right across her mouth. She
That's
just
not any
sprawls
kind of
across the floor,
I've seen before.
right as one of the RNs walks in.
Oh shit, Brad, you do
Ma'am.
this every time.
Ma'am, I specifically said, please do not make advances upon me, and that was bad for your dental hygiene, and you continue to ignore me.
She
And
just looks at all of you and says, "What have you done?"
What do you mean?
It was
Protect us.
all the
This is
doctor.
an
I was
old-
just watching. I was a bystander.
This is an old woman. You break into the kitchen and you punch an old lady.
Whoa. Break into we were
You're not
invited
allowed
in.
back here.
Cat,
What are you
there needs to
doing?
be signage in place if we're not allowed in certain areas. We were invited
It's
into
a
here.
nursing home.
Correct.
You just hit an old woman.
I did not touch
While
that
this is
woman. I
going
was
on,
trying
want
to
you
help
all
her.
To give me a crafty.
Not me, because I'm not there, right?
You're not there.
And we're what, rolling two dice?
Yes, please. Unless
Okay.
you're trained in it, or unless you have it as your trait, and then you
No, sir.
I get 3 then.
I got a 1 and a 4.
I got a 5 and a 4.
I got a 6.
Bradley.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just looked at our total, and we're almost at $5,000 already.
Holy shit!
I got a $205 donation.
Nate, you are a top earner so far.
Look at that
Yeah.
smile,
Nice
Look at
job,
that.
Nate.
You, Nate,
Nate. You son of a.
I'm
Made
proud
that-
of you, son.
made that dark deal getting that patron money.
Oh, by the way,
He's still
I
not going to
will-
pay attention to notes, but
I will allow for 2 things in this game that aren't in the game. I will allow for one montage where you guys all say we want to do a montage, and then you get to tell me what the montage is.
Okay.
And I will allow for 2 flashbacks where one of you says, I want to have a flashback, and then you can use the flashback to tell me why you can do a certain thing.
I love flashbacks.
Flashbacks are amazing,
Nice.
which we will be using both in D&D and in Star Wars.
Sweet.
excellent.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
We are working.
Oh man, Super Spike's on fire tonight.
Mm.
All right. So what did you get, Bradley, for your check?
I got a 1.
Okay. Yeah, Bradley, you're too busy like being shocked at this RN who's just dressing you down.
Also, do not understand.
Also
this
telling
old
you
woman trying to attack me.
you've just committed elderly abuse.
That was
That
not.
they're going to be calling the police. She thinks aren't you like a doctor? You're going to lose your license. You'll never be allowed to practice Mexican medicine again.
Ma'am, I am an orthodontist. And I will not be spoken to in this manner.
The other 3 of you are, as you're seeing this kind of exchange go on where Bradley's being dressed down, you also notice that Beverly is now like, you can tell like her jaw is not where it's supposed to be. Like it's out of place because she's, an 80-year-old woman who got punched in the face by a grown-ass man. But you can hear her fingernails on the linoleum as she's pulling herself across the floor with one hand. And as this is going on, like it's kind of like that scene in The Thing where the head gets up and grows legs and crawls away. And
So
everyone's
glad
like,
I'm not in the room for this.
Yeah.
I'd like to take this moment to run and push this lady out of the way.
You're gonna try to push the nurse out of the way?
Yeah, I'm squeamish. I don't like that at all.
All right, perfect. Give me an agile check there, Steve.
All right.
Do they call you Hooch Dog or something cool with your last name?
No, they do.
Hoochinator?
Now
What do they call
they
you?
do.
All right.
Call me the hooch.
Hooch.
I got a 4 and a 6.
You're able to just blow her over And when you do, the rest of you see Beverly's mouth snap, like she was about to bite her Achilles tendon off. And she looks up, and like her eyes are going in two different directions. Her jaw is messed up, and like she's trying to get up. She's all wobbly. And she's like limp on one side, like maybe she just had a stroke. You're not sure. But she's like just foaming at the mouth. Meanwhile,
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 I can't. Every time you
the
do it, I
record-
can't. Man, it's what happens.
Meanwhile,
as the record is playing, like one of the nurses sidles up to Frank and is like, "Boy, you guys picked the best night to be here. Not very many staff. Residents have been looking forward to this for weeks. God damn it, Warrior." That's what. Kombucha. But the residents they've been pumped about this for weeks, prepping, planning. I mean, at least you guys are only here for a couple hours, because once this little soiree wraps up, it's going to be rough getting these folks to bed in their own beds. And that's about the point you both are kind of standing there looking, and you notice that the dancing is getting randier and randier.
Oh boy.
Man, I got to switch over to sleeping gas.
You're still in the kitchen.
Is it
This is
always
out-
this bad?
This is out in the hall.
Well, listen, I
she's
like to make meta commentary in character, okay?
Fair. She says no, and she kind of waves over, and one of it looks maybe like this dude's an orderly. Kind of, he's been leaning, a big dude leaning, kind of a chubby round boy, leaning against the wall with his arms crossed. He looks over and he just kind of sighs, and he starts to walk out there. I think it's when Beard says, I think he means special sauce.
No,
This
special.
would all be meta commentary. And he gets out there, and he's kind of like talking to them, and things start to get loud. Like, you hear things like, you just kind of hear the old starting to get real feisty.
Do not.
And then you hear a chant of bummer. Bummer man. Bummer man. Bummer man.
Frank
And
joins in.
they're like all chanting
Bummer
it.
man.
And she like grabs
man.
your hand and she's like, don't encourage. And that's when one of the olds punches the guy. And then another one punches him. And within about 6 punches, he's down, and they're kicking him.
Don't like that.
Go do something.
And this is starting. She's like, yeah, maybe I will go do something. And she steps off your little like stage,
Mm-hmm.
and starts to walk around the corner, and you see her just get walloped and just sprawls out on the floor. And you can see
God.
like you can see a big like school marm looking woman in like a plaid dress shaking her fist like she hurt her hand by knocking the nurse out. And she just looks at you and says, "Keep them spinning."
I mean, man, that's not my job, but I'll do my best.
She pops her knuckles and rolls her big chonky neck.
I mean, pop my knuckles back.
She steps to you hardcore. This like 5'9", big boned
Are there any?
Nebraska woman steps to you and is like trying to go. It goes nose to you. She's like, "What the fuck did you say to me?"
Are there any railings around our platform, or is it like open platform?
Oh, it's like an open platform. This is like a 3 foot tall platform on like spindly legs. I mean, you had a better platform, but Denyes, he pawned it.
Excuse me, ma'am. Only the DJs and crew are allowed on the stage.
Make me an agile check.
Oh crap!
Coming at you.
I mean, hold on. I just was thinking, like, My brawny says it would cover strength, vitality, athletics, and melee combat. Could we argue that I could use my brawny in this?
I
But it's not. But I'm not agile, and agile's a specific thing, I guess.
Yeah, she's like trying to blindside you, so it's just you sidestepping it.
Okay.
If you are doing something more more proactive, I would definitely say brawny. But since you're reacting here, we're gonna go with agile.
Okay. Oh, I got a 6 and a 1.
So she tries to headbutt you, and you like step back, and she like kind of grazes you in the chest. And when her head comes back up in her bouffant, starts to slightly become offset because it's a wig. You can see her thinning hair underneath. Her eyes are just like dinner plates, and her pupils are almost non-existent.
I'm gonna headbutt her in return.
Make that brawny check, baby.
Love it.
6, 6, and 2.
You just boom right in the nose, just flatten her nose, and she just crumples down into the ground.
I said no one but the team is allowed on the platform.
You turn and look, and the record is skipping.
Oh no!
And the entire room is looking at you.
Where's Cab? Where's Cab?
You can kind of see
Whoopsie
orderly on the ground, kind of, or maybe what's left of him. But you see an awful lot of blood too. And the one old kind of steps to the front, says, "We got ourselves a goddamn wet blanket up there." And they all kind of look at each other, wet blanket, wet blanket. You hear furniture getting broken as they start getting out the legs of the chairs and handing these out. And you hear glass break. And that's where you see a red fire axe getting passed to the front.
Okay, so what's
Record still skipping.
What's the nearest exit?
Through them.
Okay, what's behind me?
The
A
wall.
wall.
I meant like any furniture, any other
No, there's a
fire
wall
extinguisher.
like 15 feet away. There's the door to where the rest of your group went. And then about 15 feet the other direction is where the nurse went before she got knocked up out.
Okay, is there a fire extinguisher? Did the old lady have a cane?
Which old lady?
The one I just knocked the shit out.
I don't know. Did she have a cane? Roll me a 6-sider, odd or even.
Use her as a melee weapon.
That's what I was hoping for. If
I
not
think you
that,
should
maybe
use
her.
her. Yeah,
Use her. Use her body.
I could try. I'm gonna say even.
Okay.
You sure you want me to roll this, or you
Yeah,
want me
I want
to
you to
roll
roll it.
Okay.
You're in
I
charge
rolled
of
a
your own fate.
I rolled a 6.
Okay.
I'm on a roll.
She did have a cane.
I should pick that up.
Okay, you pick up that cane.
It's now mine. And I am gonna keep my back to the wall. And I'm gonna try to find the path of least amount of people. So wait, how far away is the kitchen?
It's about 15 feet to the door.
Was that left, right?
That's right. The hallway is to the left.
Okay, well, I want to go towards the kitchen because that's where I know everyone else is. So I'm gonna try to head in that direction and see what happens, I guess.
Okay, make me an agile check.
But I'm gonna try to keep my back to the wall as best as possible. Keep everyone in front of
Yep,
me.
doesn't matter. They're swinging. They're coming.
I got a 1 and a 5.
You're able to avoid one of them, which
Okay.
let's say you avoid the axe. But
Oh,
you
that's
do
good.
get whacked with a chair leg and
Okay.
the shoulder, and it's not pleasant. You are able to slide into the room and put your back to the door, and they are pounding away on it. You guys can now hear as Frank pushes his way into the room. It sounds like there is a riot on the other side, and they're chanting "Rat Finks, Rat Finks."
So
rat
we're
Finks."
all in the same room now, right?
Yes, you're all in that kitchen area, and
We
you
got
get
a
in
bit
there,
of
Frank, and you look up, and you see like this old woman that you remember as a second grade teacher named Beverly Tompkins is like up, like is her jaw looks like it's probably broken, and she's like reaching out with one hand. There's just for some reason dried vermicelli and snot bubbles and just drool down her face.
We need to try to restrain this woman. Where's the saran wrap? We just wrap her in saran wrap. You just thick,
The big giant
roll
roll.
of saran wrap.
Okay. It's gonna take more than one of you, so I want two of you to, and I'll let you guys choose, make a brawl. Yeah, we'll call it a brawl.
One can hold her, the other's got to go around really fast. I can be.
Let's do that. One of you can hold
fast.
by making a brawl, and one of you can wrap her with saran wrap by making an agile.
I'll do the
you mean
agile
brawl
check.
or brownie? Brawny.
Brawny. I'm sorry, not brawl. Brawny.
Am I holding the door shut?
You are holding the door shut.
Okay.
Am I going to run into Frank as I run out the door?
Are you running out the door?
Well, I said I pushed the lady out and then I ran.
Oh God.
Oh, that's right.
So the hootster, you start to go out the door right as Frank is going in.
Okay.
So I want you guys to each roll me a 6-sided dice.
Okay.
And whoever gets the higher number gets to kind of dictate how that exchange happens.
All right, I got a 4.
I got a
Okay. Steve, what happens? Are you two ships passing in the night?
Oh no. So as I'm running, I'm looking behind me, yelling, "I saved your life!" because I pushed her out of the way, and then I just run face first into Frank, and I am not a big dude, so I just fall on my ass.
You get dropped by Frank.
Frank is a big dude.
Okay. So, Steve, you get sprawled out on the floor. Frank comes in and immediately puts their back to the door and is pushing hard to keep it closed, and you can hear just the chance of rat stink coming from beyond the door.
We might have a problem out there.
Frank, what'd you do?
We got a problem in here.
I didn't do nothing. The little
So we
lady
need someone
tried
to
to.
make a brawl or a brawny and someone to make an agile if you guys want to do the saran wrap.
I'll do the agile since that's my forte.
So Cab or Brad, you need to do the brawny.
Cab is fully in the pantry. He's holding like 8 packages of dried vermicelli that he's dipping into a thing of better than bouillon and just chowing down on them. And he's sort of like not even facing. He's very focused on the pantry, and he's like,
Is he shutting the pantry door like almost entirely so no one can follow him in?
Yeah, he's just like, nah. And he's like, what the fuck is going on out there? Are people playing wet blanket? Is that what I'm hearing?
Jack the dog is probably begging for some bouillon cubes.
Get your own fucking bouillon cubes, Jack.
Oh.
I can see why Denius made it so long in your group.
Who's holding Beverly?
Brad, what are you doing?
I guess I'm wrapping the old lady up. I can't.
You just hold her. Hold her.
All right, I'll hold her.
Hold her tenderly, Brad.
No.
She's your teacher.
Brad and
She's not
Jack,
for you.
make your rolls, please.
All right, so since I had agile, do I roll? How many do I roll? 4? 3?
You would roll 3.
3. All right, here we go. I got a 6, a 5, and a 2.
Perfect. You're able to start to wrap. What'd you get, Brad?
I got a 4 and a 5. I'm not brawny.
So you'd only roll 2. Perfect.
4 and a 5.
You guys start to this wrap, and as soon as you get a couple layers, Jack, Brad literally just drops to his keister and slides away, so you're just able to wrap.
Absolutely.
And you wrap Beverly up, and she's just like, just almost heaving. Her breath is just animalistic, and she's just wild eyes. And this nurse is like, "What in the fuck did you do?"
I say, Jack, be a table. And I push her over my dog into the pantry and slam the door shut.
What the fuck, Jack?
So Cab and the nurse are now stuck in the pantry together.
You come here often.
You and she goes, "You know what?
That tracks for me. I'm selfish. I have myself. I have my dog. The threat is away.
Cab, make me a crafty."
A crafty. Okay.
Let's see how that
Find some mac and cheese.
I
Tab.
rolled a 5.
She goes, well, she kind of brushes her hair behind her ear. She's like,
How can she? She's completely wrapped in saran wrap.
No, you pushed the nurse in there.
No, I pushed the.
Oh, I thought
Beverly.
you guys did that with the nurse.
Well,
I
Like,
pushed,
no, you
pushed
go
the
in here.
saran wrap, like
the crazy
Oh, so you
lady.
pushed.
horny old
You
one.
pushed
I pushed
Beverly.
I
in
tell
the
Jack to
pantry.
make a table. I push Beverly
Perfect.
over
I
to knock her
misunderstood.
over
It's my
into the
fault.
pantry, slam
So
the door
then,
shut.
Cab, do you still make your comment come here often?
I don't. I
Don't.
You could
I
have. You
don't.
still could have.
That's Brad's got dibs, so I'm not gonna. I don't want to like horn in on Brad's territory.
So she comes in
Um,
there and she's like
No, sir.
wrapped up like almost her neck in saran wrap.
Sweet mother.
Is she like moaning? It's still.
She like
what's she doing?
She worms her way up against the back of her back against the wall, and she literally just starts snapping at you.
What are you doing?
She can't even. You like look at her and you're just like, the lights are on, but no one's home.
He will. I think he'll just walk over and he'll just sort of to one side, just like push her down onto her face, and then he'll be like, I don't know what kind of boner pills that these nurses are whacking you guys out on, but it is some gas station shit, and you should stop taking those. I know this from experience. I spent a month in the deepest, darkest parts of Wyoming on a bender.
I love how Cab is just telling Beverly, who's completely like monosyllabic, drooling monster, like this horrible story of its darkest hour.
Cab's seen some shit. It's like old horny
Cab,
lady.
Having
Child's
a
play.
flashback.
Make me a crafty, please.
Okay. 4 and a 6.
So as you're doing this and you're kind of like trying to hide the evidence of all the vermicelli you opened, you notice that where the vermicelli bag she had ripped open and was jamming into her maw, there is a plastic baggie next to it, partially sealed with pills inside of it.
Yeah, he'll pick up the pill bag, and he's also like a good shout on the vermicelli. This shit is delicious. And he'll take a look at the pill bag. Like, what does he recognize the pills?
You don't recognize the pills. You do recognize this is somebody's homegrown, homemade stuff. One thing you do recognize is the scrawled handwriting on the plastic bag.
What's it say?
It says, "Good time pills." And the handwriting is definitely Dennis's.
Damn it.
Oh, fuck, he left his good time pills. I like to have a good time.
I love the fact you're still talking to her like, man, I like to have a good time too.
I can have a good time. He'll take some good time pills.
He's going to take the pills?
Yes.
I'm a bold glutton, so it would be very out of character for me not to just take some pills that say good time pills.
All right.
I can't read cursive.
He can't read it all. The only words he knows are good time and pills.
So you take one. How many do you take? There's 5 in there. Do you take them all?
I think he takes 3.
3. Okay. I want you to make me a brawny check first.
All right. Shit. I'm so brawny that I rolled it out of. I rolled a 5, a 6, and a 5.
Yes, Mitch. This is indeed what's happening. No. I think Matt made the name up of the nursing home, but it could be the Villages for all we know. The world gets like real tight, like you're watching the world through like a telescope, Like everything kind of wheels way down. You're like, I kind of feel like my heart's gonna burst out of my chest.
Fucking Botticelli does it to you every time.
And you look down, and damn, does Beverly look good?
Damn, Beverly. What if you want me to
make me a crafty check, please?
4.
Like you're saying, like your body is kind of like at 11, but you've done enough bathtub meth to know that like you're tripping hard. So you're saying you got your faculties a little bit left.
So like you're saying that my mind's telling me no, but
your body's telling you yes. Unfortunately. Like you can feel like foamy drool coming out of the side of your mouth. You feel other bodily changes that I'm not going to go into, but they are strong.
Yeah, they're strong. I think
like your gluttony now is off the chart on all levels. Like
I think he's going to take
that box of mashed potato flakes. It looks so goddamn good right now.
Yeah, he's going to fully like grab the box of mashed potato flakes, like just like
yes,
like, and then he's going to like the like trail of potato flakes that missed his mouth that are on the floor. He's just going to like snort them up, and then he's going to realize that he doesn't have any implements to cut a hole in the saran wrap, so he is going to just fully Kool-Aid man out of the pantry in search of more substantial food.
So you bust your way out, and everyone's like, "You Kool-Aid man your way out the door."
He's got like mashed potato flakes like all over his nose and nostrils.
And in this wild-eyed like look, you don't see any liquid, but your mouth is like dry as sand, except for the mop bucket, and you just go to town on that mop.
Yeah.
And you guys are like, "What in the absolute fuck is going on?"
Are there any other doors out of this room?
No, but there is now an axe blade chopping through the door behind Frank's back.
So there's just the closet and then the door that the horn is
out.
through?
There is, however, kind of those pull-up aluminum-esque barriers. So there's like a kitchen serving area out into the hall. It's about, like what, 3-4 feet high. It's just like a
throughway.
Yeah, throughway. Perfect. Yes.
Okay. I throw that thing open and I say, "Jack, come!" And I make it through, because if I know they're at the door, there may not be over there, and I'm just gonna try to find an exit.
Jack just opens the throughway and just fuck it, peace them out.
Yeah, this is the selfish
where are you
nature.
going, Jack?
Fuck you guys, not worth it. I was banking. I was really banking on taking one of those extra rooms, sleeping in a nice bed for once instead of something not so soft. But fuck this place. Jack, come.
Where are you going, Jack?
I'm so out in that main room. There's the door we came in. Were there any other doors?
Yeah, there's of course the door that's being mobbed, but then there's like around the corner there's a hallway that goes like.
I'm gonna go down the hallway because I think you told us that we heard the door lock when Denius did that. So I'm just gonna try to go down the hallway into like try to find somewhere to barricade myself and Jack into and see if there's a window available.
Okay, you go booking down through the hallway, and as soon as like you take off, fair. Give them all buy one get one free passes to Old Country Buffet. So
Country Kitchen if you're up
Country
here.
Kitchen, that's true. Like as soon as you like hit the ground and start to run, you hear like some of them turn. You could hear them turn because you hear it goes from it starts. You hear rat fink, and there are a few of them peel off the main crowd and they start to run after you.
I don't know why they're calling me a rat fink. I didn't rat anyone out. I just beat up an old lady. Wouldn't that be a different term?
Just lightly elder abuse.
Just lightly.
So as you're going, you do see that there's doors you could attempt to open, but you also see like a nurse's station down the hall that has got, again, almost very similar to what you just came out of, but rather than like gates you can pull down, there is a like plexiglass partition that comes down just enough so like you can get your hands through.
And is that like open or like a door that I can get in?
There is a door that's open there.
I'm going there and I'm shutting that fucking door behind me once me and Jack are in.
All right. You run in and you shut the door, and you like lock it because it's got a lock on it. And you can see some of them run down, and rather than like bang on stuff, they're just like smiling and looking at you.
Is there a window in this room?
No, because it's like in the middle of these hallways where they meet. But you do turn around and look, and there is a chonky old man. And he is sitting on top of a bloodied male nurse who's partially clothed. And he looks up at you and he says, I just want my goddamn Metamucil. All right, back in the kitchen, the axe starts to peel through the door. And now you're starting to see like a couple of the olds are starting to like try to climb up over the partition, but man, that's a hard climb when you've got hip replacement. In fact, you see like one of them push their walker in and try to use it as a lever to pull themselves through. What do you guys want to do? There's also this nurse with you who's like, what in the fuck?
Yeah, is it a single door or a double door I'm against?
It's a double door.
Okay, so
It's like a fire door.
Brad, give me the roll of saran wrap. I'm gonna shove it between the handles to try to keep them out.
Yes, cardboard, the ultimate barrier.
Hey, if you've ever worked in a kitchen, those things are heavy. Like knock someone out.
Oh, if it's
heavy.
like the industrial, like
the
big one,
the big round ones. So I gotta like squish it a little bit to get it in between the door things, but I'm gonna shove it in there.
Yeah, well, whatever you think is best.
Shove that in there.
What's Steve doing? Steve Hoochster, what are you doing?
He's collecting himself and getting up off the floor after running into Frank, just wondering what is going on. He's going to kind of look around to see if there's any
Cab,
other avenues
did
of
you
escape.
leave the bag or did you take it with you?
Oh, he has the bag for sure.
Oh, you're still in the room. Yeah, you got your head.
Yeah, I'm drinking out of the mop bucket.
Okay. Yeah, Cab puts his head out of the mop bucket and he's just like,
Oh, it's like,
there's mashed potatoes running out of his nose, like dirty mashed potatoes.
Now that the water's in there, the flakes are starting to expand.
Yeah, you're like blowing snot rockets of full mashed potato.
He's like snot rocking the mashed potatoes into his hand and then just like eating.
Yeah. This might be the most disgusting game I've ever run.
These taste fabulous.
Wait.
So,
Wait, what was Hooch doing?
Looking for a way out.
Okay.
Well, Hooch, you can see now that Jack and Jack took off.
You see, me and the dog.
There's an open partition now that you can go through, but there's also olds on the other side starting to spill in. Think about them like if you took the footage of the zombies from World War Z and slowed it down to like 0.25 speed. Like there's still a flood, but like a mud flood, not like a flood of rushing water.
If I was still in the room, I would be looking for. Can I give ideas? Or should I just leave you guys on your own? Find an aerosol can and a lighter. Anything aerosolized.
So, while you guys figure out what you're going to do, Jack starts to just like back up and just hair on the back of his back standing straight up. He starts to just kind of snarl, low growl.
Oh yeah! As soon as that guy starts yelling at me, I just say, "Jack, kill," and I send him after this dude's either nuts or throat, whichever. I can roll an evens or odds.
You can roll me first to you can roll me a brawn. Brawny, is that what it is?
Brawn.
Yeah, brawny.
What kind of dog is Jack?
Yeah, what kind of dog is Jack?
A royal one.
He's like Jack's a mutt, a loyal mutt.
He's my best friend.
All right, here we go. Come on, Jack. 6 and a 3.
All right. Jack like goes in hard and just neck clamps on this chonky old man. And the old man is like, he's choking Jack. And he rips the phone receiver off, dropping the phone, and just starts beating the dog with it.
I kick him as hard as I can in the testicles, just as hard as I possibly can. Hopefully enough to where like the tips of my feet just like lodge in his taint a little bit, but not so much that it'll like
roll me a brawny.
Yes, please. I got 2 3s. I got 1 nut.
Yeah, you're kicking him, but little dude, you know he had 1 testicle removed previously. Testicular cancer, so it's not having the effect you think you wanted to. But
I had a 50-50 chance.
He finally stops, but so does Jack.
Oh,
Don't do that.
You're not
How
sure
dare
Jack's
you.
dead because you're not a vet, but he has taken a lot of phone damage.
Okay. Well, that phone looks pretty sturdy, so I'm gonna take that phone from my damn self, and I'm gonna see if Jack's alive. I'm gonna say,
What is this, Secret Hitler?
I say, Jack, treat. 'Cause that's his favorite word.
Roll
Other
me
than
a
kill.
crafty. This is for all the marbles.
3 and a 2.
Jack does not answer.
How dare you?
He's just tired. He gets like this sometimes. It's okay.
Yeah.
Is it? Hang on.
You can
Hang
see
on.
these old people's hands like reaching in and they're like grabbing stuff off the counter they can reach.
We're in a
pull it out.
nurse's station. Do I see any epinephrine? Can I give Jack some adrenaline?
Just gonna fucking pull.
Roll
I know
me
what
a
epinephrine
D6
is,
and
damn it.
roll me a D6 and roll anything over a 2.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to use this one. I haven't rolled this one yet. Come on now. That went way out of the thing. I got a 2. Fuck.
You don't see epinephrine, but you do see a defibrillator.
Yes. Yep.
All right, so as
Is it
you
wait?
warm
Is
up-
it specifically? Is it a defibrillator or is it an AD? Because they
80.
run
It's
different.
an AD. It's
They
an
run
AD.
differently.
They do run differently.
I know it's the thing that shocks things. I watched enough Baywatch and
So as you
ER.
wait for them pads to warm up, what are you guys doing in the other room?
I think Cab definitely his ears perk up, and when he hears the word treat, and he's like,
Like he has superhuman hearing now.
He's like-
Over the fucking.
I hear fucking. He's like treats, and he's like just books it toward wherever he heard the word treat
So
from.
on all fours, Cab goes shooting out the park.
Absolutely on all fours.
I will say
It's like
Cab
a fucking
turns the
liquor
corner,
in
takes
Resident
a
Evil.
second
You just like
to piss on
push
the
off the
wall
floor and you just die.
to mark his territory.
Sure, fuck it,
Which-
yeah.
One thing that Cab, make me a crafty check.
4.
You notice that the olds who are approaching, once they smell the strength of your scent, they stop.
Yeah, they do.
An
You come
alpha,
here often?
an alpha dog has now approached. You want to make me a crafty check for that?
Yeah.
Cab's musk is the repellent. We found the cure.
6.
Yeah, a couple of the gentlemen and the ladies are like, hey,
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 what's up?
hey.
Hey.
One of them looks around and hands you a room key, like a card key.
Cab tucks it in his shirt pocket.
Oh no!
I have a question.
And
Actually,
very-
you know, I'm gonna retcon that. He tucks it in his jeans pocket. He's definitely torn his shirt off by now. Like,
Yeah,
'cause, like, there's no way
And
he still
very-
has a shirt on.
in very slurred English, you hear, 5. Well, 5. Well, the Timmy.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah,
So you
There's
guys
like-
are
there's
both
like- there's
thinking
like-
you're speaking perfectly fine.
yeah. There are fully like mashed potato flakes in his belly button. He's like, yeah,
So
do
these
this.
people have ripped their clothes off to the point where they look like they're in like tattered togas, and they're
Mhm.
like running down the hallway, like there's toilet paper on fire on chair sticks, like torches. There's like the hallway is now turned into like a con hallway. If you've ever been to any con,
Oh God.
yeah,
Nightmares.
it's rough. It's a rough business.
Nightmares.
I have a
Fursuits
question
everywhere.
to see if something counteracts Cab's hearing of the treat. It's kind of like a Shaun of the Dead moment when Nighy goes over and he turns the music off. Is the record still skipping?
The record is still skipping.
You had one job, Cab.
I dropped it and left. That's on Jack.
I'd like to
Gotcha.
apologize, I guess,
Right.
for the imagery, but I'm not going to.
That's on Frank.
That's on
Don't
Jack.
apologize
Jack
for
doesn't
something
deal with
you're
the
not
record.
ashamed of.
Needle management is not in my writer.
Yeah, he just drops it.
Needle drop. Needle was drop. What you do with that needle afterward is on you. That's
What are
a Frank problem.
Brad,
Drop
Hootster,
it
Frank, what are you guys doing?
Cab.
They're breaking through the door with an axe.
Is the hallway that Cab and Jack left out of, is that the only way out?
Yeah, currently.
No, like attic access in the ceiling?
That's what I was wondering about. Yeah.
You know what? Good question. Roll me a 6-sider and tell me odd or even.
Do you want to do it, Hooch? Since you were also curious.
Do you want me to roll and you can pick?
Okay, I'll say odd.
It's a 3.
So it's a drop ceiling. So there's got to be space and access up there.
I think we go up.
Let's start pulling ceiling tiles and find out.
And hop
Brad,
on
what
a-
are you doing?
Hop on a prep table, pull a ceiling towel.
Well,
Are you gonna jam some stuff in front of the door before you stop? Before you move away from it?
I mean, yeah, it'd be nice if I could. If there's like some
I'll handle this.
stove or
I'm just
push
gonna
on
go
a-
over and see. Is there a door handle that I could put something in?
That's what I did with the.
She already did that. They're like they've got a fire axe and they're starting
they're-
they're starting to smash the door.
Well, let's see here. I'm gonna go over and grab my my accoutrement, my gas tanks, and I'm going to take out a hose and I'm just gonna kind of get it over on the side and kind of like snake it through there and just.
The nurse is just like her eyes are so wide, like
No, you gotta do it on her. Shh.
Bradfield brings a whole tank to the parties. My
like
God.
Yeah.
it's his travel tank.
This is my travel.
Part of me
tank.
feels like maybe Brad,
You know,
is
like every
also,
dentist has a travel tank. Yeah.
Yeah, so, like-
Orthodontist, Jack. I know you don't go to them, but you don't have to be ignorant.
part of me feels like Brad is like secretly the BTK killer. We just don't know.
No, those are silly. That's a silly acronym.
So, as this is
DBS.
going on, Frank and the nurse are pushing stuff in front of the door. Brad is sliding his good time juice underneath the there, and you can see this. You can hear the chopping and hollering slowing and getting more slurred. Hootster, what are you doing? Are you headed right up into the ceiling?
Oh, that's good. No, go back, Ben. Put it back up.
I had it up.
There you go. Not for long.
The problem
so
is
good.
Ben and I both have control because we're both admins. So
Oh,
Usually,
I'll
God.
like,
let you, Brad. You can admin it. Makes it easier.
I just okay.
That's so good.
Ooh,
Again,
Nice job, Warrior.
ooh.
So,
All right.
yeah,
Hootster.
I climbed up on whatever I
I
needed
get it in
to
storage.
get to the ceiling, and I'm
All
kind of
right,
moving
you're-
tiles to see what I see.
You see, it looks like any type of like building drop ceiling. You see, like there's not much up here but wires.
Mhm.
Why don't you roll me a 6-sider and you can choose odd or even?
We'll go even. We'll see how that goes. Nope, that's 5.
Yeah, I mean, it seems sturdy.
Seems sturdy.
Yeah,
It's the key word. Seem.
I'm
Classic
a-
game master. Used to
I'm a
work.
skinny guy, as evidenced when I ran into Frank and got knocked in my ass. So yeah, I'll just climb up there and we'll see what happens.
All right, make me an agile, please.
It's not my thing, but we will
If I've walked
see.
away from the door, can I help push him up into the
He's
hole?
already up there.
Oh, okay.
4 and a 5.
Yeah, you're able to move quite well, and you can hear below you. You're out of the kitchen area now. Which way did
Okay.
you want to go?
I want to try to make my way in the direction that Jack and Cab went.
Okay. You're easily able to do that. You can stop every once in a while and look down if you want through the vents. You could pry open the vent and move into the vent proper, which is probably, you realize, sturdier.
Let's do that.
Okay. Make me a brawny as you tear open this vent.
All right, I am as tough as a paper towel, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, got a 6 and a 4.
Yeah, you're able to get your tiny little frail fingers in there,
Frail.
your little bird hands,
Yeah.
and pop it open and then get inside there. It's very, very clean, and the air is very, very nice. As far as like I can't remember what's Hootster. Oh yeah, he's a kid. So
Street
I'm
kid.
guessing Hootster's a street kid. He's probably, is Hootster straight edge street kid, or is he not?
No.
Oh yeah. So back in the day, do you remember Hootster when you used to huff on the compressed air that they would use to clean keyboards?
Vaguely, yeah.
It smells a lot like that. Like,
Okay.
and it's really cold.
All right.
So you're heading that way. You were easily able to make your way to what you realize you're looking down is a nurse's station where Jack is.
So there's a bloody mess inside there.
Yes.
What would be a con save? Is that a brawny?
Yeah. We'll call it a
All right. I'm gonna roll a d6. That's a 4. I'm okay. I didn't throw up.
Okay. Jack, you got the AD going. I want you to make me a crafty to administer the AD to Jack. Jack to Jack.
All right, here we go. Fuck. 3 and a 2.
God damn it, Warrior. Oh, you give the AD and he's not responding.
That should take time to warm up in and for it to assess whether it needed to. And did he put the pads in the right spot?
He's not sure.
The machine tells you.
I told you
It's a
I
dog.
watched the yard.
On
It's
a
a dog,
dog.
not a person. Thanks.
Just try to help.
Hooch, are you going down into that area?
Yeah, Hooch, are you going down?
You're just like, I'm just going to watch from above as Jack struggle to survive.
Yeah, I'm being careful.
Okay, fine. Brad. Well, let's go to Cab. What are you doing? Because now these olds that you're chatting with, you're chatting up, are now heading towards a room down the hallway, and they're suggestively and in a weird, like Lord of the Flies-esque way, seductively trying to convince you to follow them into a room.
I think is the room toward where he heard the word treat come from.
Yes.
Yeah,
Down that hallway.
he's gonna kind of like, now that he's the alpha, he's gonna kind of he's gonna sort of he's gonna like he's
It's my
gonna
own
like
fault. I could have run
he's gonna-
anything. I could have done anything. This is just a horrible thing to do.
he's gonna shake off the last little bit and a few drops into a empty vermicelli bag, and then he's gonna like take the lead. And he's like, as he walks by, he's like you can just hang back here. I gotta go get myself a treat before I give you a treat, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
Like, just keeps
You get a wink and
he's not slowly walking. He is like about
speed walk.
getting the treat. He is about getting the treat. He is like trying to be a little bit cool, but he's just like, he's clearly like, yeah.
You do that, and you get a sorry, brains.
you're good.
Brain just went elsewhere.
Give it a moment. You're fine.
Maybe the crack of this Mountain Dew will help you remember.
Oh, Ben, grip it and rip it.
Rip it.
Grip it and rip it.
Yeah, you get a slap on the behind and from somebody, and you hear them all go, "Cherry."
What?
To your ripped behind. You come up to the nurse's station, and you see Jack on the floor, and there's a bunch of olds around it, kind of reaching in, and they're just grabbing like pill bottles, staplers, whatever they can get their hands on. Some of them are now starting to throw feces down the hallway, like in some sort of contest.
Fuck yeah.
This is like that time at Sturgis.
Yeah, I was having a good time. Yeah. Like, did you fucking kill your dog?
Okay, Jack, make me a crafty roll to see if you can understand what the fuck the words are coming out of Cab's mouth.
Yes, but I can't save my dog. Rolled a 6 on that one.
So you can understand this garbled mess of English that's coming out of Cab's mouth. And he asks you if you killed your dog.
No, I didn't kill my dog. That son of a bitch killed my dog. And I point to the dead, the guy that I assume Jack is still attached onto his throat.
Yeah.
Oh. Jack. Jack, I don't want to be the one to tell you this, but that guy's dead. I don't think did the dead guy kill your dog? It's true.
Yes, Jack killed him while he was being killed by him. You had to be here.
You said to be here.
Why are those fucks not killing you?
So as you're saying this, Cab, a small group of olds have surrounded you, and they look down at the dead dog, and they're starting to chant real softly, "Bummer, bummer,
I know it's a bummer.
Some of them are actually crying, like they look genuinely moved by this. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Some of them are like holding on to you, like they're just so distraught. I need you to make me a crafty, Cab, to see if the emotion takes you away as well. Or if you can maintain the insane horniness you've got going on.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Warrior's like, I don't know what you're talking about, but fuck.
6.
Can Cab maintain his
6.
boner?
6. I'm the alpha. I don't unhorny.
6. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Yeah, Cab is just like standing in front of this intensely sad scene, covered in like lightly wet mashed potato flakes, no shirt, like ripped pants, holding a like plastic vermicelli bag full of this, like just vibing. Like he's just like, yeah, like to the record, the record skipping. He's just like, yeah.
I want to say something to him before I make this roll to see if I can get the emotion going a little bit more. I just say,
Cab, why didn't you just give him a bullion cue? That's the last thing he wanted. You could have made his last moment so happy.
Well, first of all, Jack, it's a bouillon paste, so you can't even make a cube out of it. So, like, the request didn't even make sense.
I love that you're so fucked up.
It's in a jar.
You lift coming out like
fucking floor, and you let him put his snout in it.
Yeah.
Listen, damn it, he asked you for something you denied him in his last moments.
You think I'm going to let your dog snout my jar? No.
You let him snout other things and didn't really mind that.
Oh!
Yeah, that's different. It's not food.
You're right. How dare I even suggest?
Yeah. Thank you. What are you doing with these old people, by the way? Like, what are you doing here? How did we get here?
Who are you even, really?
Who am I? Where is this?
What is this fucking song?
As you're doing this, please make
How
me
small are we?
Please make me a crafty.
Who's this, Cab?
Yeah.
Crafty, sure. 4.
As this is going on, you start to like feel like you may be coming down a little bit, and you're kind of got So you need to kind of figure out is like, you want to like ride this high out, or are you gonna like get pumped back up again?
I was gonna literally before you were done, I was gonna be like, time for another pill.
Okay.
Oh God.
So Jack, you watch Cab just like reach into this shitty plastic bag with obviously Dennis's writing on it and just eat a pill.
You want one?
No, not at all.
Which is hilarious. He won't give you bouillon paste, but he'll
Yeah,
give
no bouillon paste for the dog that is now dead. But yeah, share this party. But
Hoopster, you're witnessing this incredible interaction. Maybe a crafty check.
I say, yeah,
you
sure,
can
I'll take one.
understand
Hand me the bag.
Double sixes.
You're like, you can all of a sudden, like your ear is tuned in to all of this. Like every blubbering, babbling thing being said around everywhere. You're like, I hear you. I see you. I feel you.
Yeah. Cap's like, yeah, fucking sure. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Gat, I'll take
Pick one of these. Join me in the bone zone. Let's go.
So Hootster pops his head out of the vent. Got any more of those?
Oh my God. Cab, you're not sure if you're just starting the door again, or if just Hooch just popped out the vent.
Do you hear that, Jack?
I hear the pills calling my name. Give me the bag.
I did give you the bag.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. I have the bag. Last ditch effort. I can't find adrenaline. The shocking didn't work. I'm gonna feed a pill to Jack and see if that can get my boy back.
Love that.
Okay.
Tried everything else. Last ditch effort.
I want you to choose odd or even, and you get to roll the dice.
Fuck it. Odd. I've been rolling a lot of 3s. 5.
Hey!
You take that pill and you kind of look around and you see like a piece of like Werther's Original, and you put it in your mouth and get it all wet and gunky, and you shove the pill in there and you open up Jack's mouth and you put it as far down as your fingers will allow. You hold Jack's mouth and snout shut, and you just start whispering the lyrics to what was the song you wanted to play earlier? It wasn't Freebird, was it?
Oh, the one that I said?
Yeah.
When the sun goes down in
The
Georgia.
sun goes, yeah. And you see Jack's throat move. And Jack starts twitching.
Oh, I know that. I know that twitch. He wants to run. Let's get him outside. Get the dog. No more bummer. Let's get the dog outside.
The crowd, like the olds, start to like their mood starts to change. They start getting like their eyes are wide, and
we've got
they kind of start looking at each other, and they're like still just draped all over Cab. And one of them goes, "Jesus Christ!" And they all start going, "Jesus, Jesus, Jesus." And the dog gets up, and it's just like, now the dog is all fucked up and starts zooming around the small thing. And initially is like super affectionate with you. And then affection starts to get too affectionate. Jack, what do you do? Also, Hootster, did you take a pill?
No, I never gave him the bag.
Yeah, they didn't hand me.
Oh, shit. Isn't this
a lot of pills now?
I have the bag. I'm gonna open the door and I say, Jack, outside.
So you open the door and the dog and your dog looks at you, pisses all over you, and then runs.
Good boy. And I shut the door again and lock it.
All right, you shouldn't lock the door.
What? Where did you?
The dog goes racing down. And you, Cab, look down the hallway and you see that room that you have the key card for, and the lights go on, but then you see something cheap and red cover them. So now there's like this red light emanating out of that room.
Yeah.
Brad and Frank, meanwhile, back in the fucking pantry area. 3 olds have now climbed their way in from the partition, but there's no longer any axe or smashing against the door. You hear like slurred speech, a bunch of giggling, some other sounds you're not sure you ever want to know what they are.
It's time to get out there and rock this body. I'm just gonna I'm gonna pick up the tank and I'm just gonna bash the door out. And I'm gonna make my way to the stage.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta start the hype up. We can get this.
Oh my God, Frank, what are you doing?
I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, this went off the rails even harder than I thought it would, which is
This is like beyond Colin.
yeah. No, we've got
beyond Tales from the Loop weird.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh my God. Is there any? So we jammed the one. Oh, jeez Louise.
In the distance on the other side of the door, you can hear Brad making his way to the stage, and I'm just
Brad,
pumping this thing over my head, going, "It takes two."
Are you going to go through the door, or are you going to jump through the partition?
What's who? What?
Are you going to try to undo the door and go out the door? Or are you going to go through the partition?
No, I'm going to go out the door where everybody's
make me a brownie.
Chill.
It's not broken down yet, though. It's still.
Yeah, I said I took my tank.
Yeah, make me a brownie.
Splooshy. All right, hold on.
Peter Weller at the nursing home.
Peter Weller callback.
You got a 3 and a 1.
What's the gas they use for the dentist uses?
I don't know.
Nitrous oxide.
Yeah, nitrous oxide.
Laughing gas.
Sorry, I just want to look something up real quick.
Think about it.
What do you know about laughing gas?
Okay.
It's non-flammable.
So, exactly. That's what I was looking up.
That's good. It's good to know.
Because I was like, is it flammable? It's compressed gas. So you smash it against the door.
Yeah.
And you break off the
nozzle?
The valve.
Yeah.
The nozzle valve. And gas is now spilling out.
Oh,
so I need you to make me another brownie real quick.
Now we're all in for a good time.
Already having a good time.
I got a 5 and a 4.
You realize it hasn't hit you yet, but it's going to.
Yeah.
And when it do, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
So do you still want to try to go through the door, or you want to go through partition? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna make you feel all right. Are you talking to me?
I am talking to you, Brad.
I think I'm just gonna try climbing through the hole. I feel lucky.
So Brad just starts to force his way through this small hole, and just is peeling the door apart as he comes through, kind of like a Ned Flanders version of The Shining. Being born. Frank, make me a brawny check because this room has got a bunch of gas coming into it now.
Goodness gracious.
Feeling good.
Oh no. 2, 2, and a 3.
Frank, this is the funniest fucking thing you've ever seen in your life.
Best thing in the whole
Brad
world.
is kind of like Winnie the Poohing out of this door. Like his nice clothes, his DJing clothes are sort of getting shredded by this door. He's bleeding a little bit. I'm
gonna help him and go try to shove him through more.
All right, give me a brawny as you just try to push him through the door.
I'm laughing the whole time. 4, 3, and a 1. Oh man, my dice is.
It's a rough push, but it's a successful push. Brad, make me an agile.
Excellent. Oh boy.
Heavier than air.
Double 6s.
You tuck and roll and use unconscious some unconscious, some fornicating old people as a springboard to get yourself back on your feet. And then you Fargo strut right up to the stage, and a few olds try to stop you who are going to go through the partition, and you just literally just sidestep them.
Yeah.
You're the smoothest motherfucker in the room right now.
I'm gonna do a couple of little spins, a little juke, like I'm playing Madden 96, and then I'm gonna start singing "Born to Run," but it's gonna be "Born for Fun." So we got to get the party started.
Frank, I want you to roll me a 6-sided dice and choose odd or even.
Okay, I'm gonna choose even, and it's a 5.
Okay. The nurse is in effect. It has not had enough of the laughing gas. she is now the only one that's not fucked up in some way. And she grabs you, Frank, and tries to pull you into the pantry.
Oh boy.
But there's no way out in the pantry, right?
Oh wait, yeah, the door's completely fucked up because Cab
Kool-Aid Man through it.
Kool-Aid Man.
Right, that's right. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Can I make a montage?
Yes, please do.
So what I would like to do is I would like to touch your face and go, shh, I got you. And I'm gonna make a montage of like getting like one of those big sheet pans. And if I can find like another roll of saran wrap, I want to like saran wrap it to my arm like a shield. I want to put on oven mitts to like protect myself. I want to find some type of small pot to like put on my head as a helmet. And then I'm going to grab like the biggest flipping, because they always have like the big like hamburger flipping spatulas
Yes.
as my weapon. And I'm going to go, we're going to make it out of here.
Okay. The fuck, this took a turn. So as that happens, throughout your montage, now you've got like 5 olds in the room and they're coming at you. And you're all suited up, I guess.
Yeah.
Come with me if you want to live.
That's exactly it. Come with me if you want to live.
CUM, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
This has been the weirdest shit ever.
It's all
All
your
right.
fault.
So make me a brawny roll.
Got it.
To crush old folks.
Let me move this in front of me so it's no longer an angle anymore because I'm going to nail this. And I got a 6 and a 6 and a 2.
You're just like fucking Captain America Endgame, just smashing fools. They're going down and like, the nurse, whose name tag you finally recognize has Sheila on it. She's just like, oh shit. While this smashing or while this crushing is going on, Cab, are you going to go do some smashing?
Cab is like definitely like he's like staring toward this now sort of reddened, very sexy lighting, and he's like he's just like his jaw's like fully slack. He's drooling. He's just
Drooling leftover,
just absolutely gooning, and he is like. Then he stops and he turns and sort of looks slack jawed at Jack. He's like, "Where the fuck are my treats?"
Oh no!
I take multiple. I take the last. So there are 2 pills left in the bag, right? Okay. I take that. I take any other pill bottles and just like dump them on the table. Put the 2 pills in there. Scoop up the whole thing, and I just fucking fling it out onto the dance floor. I said, "There they are. Go get them."
You fling them down the hallway because you're not by the dance floor, like towards the dance
Yes,
floor.
I want to scatter the olds.
There's like a 30-second moment where everybody just is looking around at each other and looking at Cab and looking at pills and looking at it. Like Cab, this feels like it takes 1 second, but Jack, since you're sober, you realize this is about 30 seconds. They start to run for those fucking pills.
Okay, Cab is like
Cab, before you make a decision,
yeah.
you see arms and legs sticking out of the red room now.
That dance floor is a smorgasbord of old.
Also, you can hear
fucking
music
flesh.
playing. What's playing, Brad?
So,
Brad, what's playing?
You're muted, Brad. Take
Brad,
yourself off
you're
of mute,
muted.
damn it.
Sorry. Sandstorm.
fuck yeah.
Also, Cab, I need you to make me a crafty check real quick.
Say me?
Um,
No.
No,
Cab.
Cab.
Cab,
4.
Brad.
4? Someone drop that fucking needle.
I can't hear over.
We also have Jack doing
Cab-
fucking dance floor.
Cab
So Jack,
like
Jack and Steve, you realize like all those olds in Cab just took off at a dead sprint.
yeah, Cab
Your area is clear.
Cab fully like shoves Jack to the side.
Jack
Like-
Jack the dog is out doing whatever Jack the dog is.
Oh no, Jack the human.
Jack the
He's
human.
inside. The room still.
Yeah, there was a little slot, and I threw the fucking pills through the slot so you can go get them.
And then he, Cab just like maybe a quarter of the way to the like pill bonanza. Cab like takes the like vermicelli bag full of piss and just tosses it into the at the crowd of old people to like belay them and entice them or whatever, and like just full sprint, like belly slides like into the pills, and is just like hungry hippoing them into it.
Make me a fucking brawny check, please.
Yeah, that's a 5 and 2 6s.
Can I flashback for a second?
Yes.
Okay. So I want to make sure something that Jack has on him all the time. He's not really an upper person, but he will take a fuckload of downers. So I always have a big old bottle of downers on me at any point. When he saw me grabbing, he didn't see Jack slide that downers out. So all the pills out there are a lot of fucking downers, and then
oh, damn, that was good. That's how you use a flashback.
That's a good flashback.
That's a fucking hella flashback. So there's only one flashback left, by the way, folks. Cab, you're just nah.
I'm just sitting there watching. I'm like, eat it, you bitch, eat it.
I love the fact you guys were all in the business together.
I know he's gluttonous. That's why I threw the whole bottle.
Steve, what are you doing? Like, are you just still in the ceiling going, nope, no, thank you.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I'll look up at Steve after. I was like, find us a way out of here.
I mean, can you fit up here?
I don't know, Jack. Can you get up there? I can't remember how big.
Probably fit up there. When there's a will, there's a way.
It's true. There's also, you can move through the medical cabinet and see that there's a lot of lubrication and rubber gloves. So you might be able to fit in there no matter what.
It's a different adventure.
We're still talking about the vent, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Yeah. I'll
for now.
See if I can get up on the table and like put my head up there and see like if there's a fucking small window or shit up there or some sort of way to get out of the roof.
You can see if you continue down like a little ways in this tunnel that you'll hit the vent outlet to the outside. It's a little ways, but
that's the best option I think we got. I'm gonna make it that way.
All right. Well, I'm crafty, so I'm gonna try to find that and try to open it up.
All right. Now, Steve, you would go faster if you guys lubed up.
He really wants us to lube up.
I don't know why I said that. I feel really bad.
It probably actually
I feel bad about myself. I feel bad about all of this.
You get that lubrication on your boots, and that's just not gonna cut it.
I will avoid the lube for now.
Oh,
yeah.
You guys can make me an agile as you make your way through.
Sweet.
6 and a 2.
5, 3, 2.
It's a little slow going, but you're able to move along. We'll get back to that in a second. Brad, next song. Okay, perfect. I love it. Yeah, keep doing that. Yeah. Frank, what are you doing? You've cleared a pathway for you and Sheila.
Yeah. So, but that's the pathway into the dance room, right?
You can continue to the dance room where Cab is now on the floor, shoving pills in his mouth.
What are the old people doing in the dance room?
Dancing, passed out, or other business.
So when Brad went through, they didn't pay him any attention, right?
They did.
Because he turned the music back on. He dropped the needle.
Yeah.
What's the hallway leading the other hallway going out? What's that look like if I peek my head out there?
There's bodies doing stuff, unconscious. Some of them might be dead. The fire lights are now on. The rest of the lights are out. So it kind of looks like a hallway in the movie Aliens.
I feel like that might be safer.
What you do know is down this hallway is the only way to get to the main entrance to go through the front door.
Yeah, I'm gonna take her that way. We're getting out of here.
Brad, all of this is goddamn amazing and hilarious. The lights have now gone out in Georgia, and the fire lights are going up. So there's like almost like strobe lights going on.
I
You're
put Sex
muted.
Bomb. I put Sex Bomb by Tom Jones on.
Oh shit!
It's
Oh,
going
no.
down.
I need Cab and Brad to make me crafty checks.
3. Kept prime.
One thing you have noticed is someone dropped the needle again.
Fucking kidding me? Yeah, Cab is like making a beeline for the DJ booth. Can you see anybody there?
Yes.
Yeah, who's there?
You see Brad, and he's laughing his ass off, pointing and laughing, and just like he looks like he's having the best time dropping the needle.
Cab is like, Brad, are you fucking cucking me in this DJ booth, Brad?
Bro, you weren't here. Somebody had to play music. Take it over. I just want to be your hype man.
Oh, you piece of shit.
And then I dropped the needle on "I'm a Believer" by Smash Mouth. Take it,
Are you
Cab.
fucking kidding me? Where Cab like gets on like up to the DJ booth and just fully like clocks Brad like in the jaw. Just
Make me a
big
brawny.
meaty paw.
No, I'm gonna try spin moving just like I did the old people.
Okay.
You make an agile.
You make me, Brad. Make me an agile.
Yeah.
That's
5
a
and
6.
3.
6.
5 and a 6 beats a 5 and a 3.
Oh wait, hold on. Am I agile? I'm agile. I get to roll one more, right?
Yes.
Give me a 6. Come on. Damn it. I got a 5.
So you do get popped.
What? That was
Brad?
very nice, Cab.
Yeah, we were a fucking dentist. Figure it out, Brad.
Say, does he lose
You've
any
been
teeth?
neglecting your duties,
You don't,
sir.
you don't see me pulling people's teeth out. Fucking
No,
weirdo.
but
The
I
crowd
do
is now
not see you
chanting,
dropping the
cruising
needle.
forward, bruising, cruising forward, bruising, cruising forward, bruising.
Yeah, you want to
They've made a
perform your,
circle.
yeah.
They've
You
made
want
a
the
circle around you two.
yeah. You want the
Take a
you want
big old
the
huff-
you
I'm gonna
want
take a big old huff off of my gas. So I'm gonna start laughing like a crazy man.
yeah. Well, you want to fucking feel the adoration of your people, Brad. Like Clab's gonna like throw like fully like back of the collar, back like belt, like throw like Brad into the crowd of old people. Like,
On the way out, I'm gonna try switching it to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme, so I'm getting Jazzy Jeff.
He drops the needle again. Make me those brawny and that agile, please.
Grab him by his girdle.
Jack
2
and
5s and a
Steve,
3.
while that's going on, make me an agile. Frank, make me a brawl or brawny, excuse me.
that's a 5, a 4, and a 4. Yeah.
5 5 3.
Did you tell Jack to make an agile?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
So
Make sure.
I think Cab beat you by 1, Brad. So he fucking crowd surfs you out into the raging olds. Brad, you start to realize like they're pulling your clothes off.
Yeah, they are.
Like, but not in a fun way, like in a kind of like Captain Rhodes at the end of Day of the Dead way.
This is very funny.
Steve, Jack, what'd you get?
4
got a
and
5.
5.
4 and a 5. You guys pop that off, and it's about a 10-foot drop. Do you want to make it?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
All right, make me an agile check, both of you, as you drop.
I let Steve go first.
Jack, you can add a dice then because you can use Steve as a buffer to the ground if you want.
3 and a 6.
I got a 6, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you both land. And you land, and as you land, you see a just battalion of police cars pull up. There is a SWAT team. There is there's like every over-the-top militaristic police vehicle you can imagine. And the police pull up, and you both see in the back of one of the cars, Denius. And he sees you guys, and he sticks his ass out in the air so you can see his fingers behind his hands behind his back, cuffed, and flips you double birds. And the police are like screaming for you to get on the ground.
Oh, Steve's already on the ground. He's been here before.
I'm on the ground. I said,
Before.
thank God you guys found that guy. Yeah, he's the one that started all this.
One of the cops goes, Hooch?
Hey, Bob.
God damn it, Hooch! I don't want to tell your sister, but it's your brother-in-law, Bob. What in the fuck?
We're just trying to DJ. This isn't our fault.
Well, I see Jack here with you.
What the hell does that mean? Like I'm some kind of bad guy.
Another cop in like full riot gear leans down. He says, "These guns are full of rubber bullets. I will shoot you."
I look at him right in the face and like, sounds like a party.
He shoots you right in the butt.
With a
No,
taser.
God damn it! Stop. Bob pulls you guys aside. Your butt hurts real bad, Jack. You know, so kind of like a party, but you know. Frank, what'd you get for your bra or your brawny?
I got a 4, 4, and a 2, and I was thinking I could use a karma point because with my perk scavenger, I have the best protective weapons ever.
Yeah, perfect.
So that lowers the difficulty by 1.
Yeah, so you just are smashing your way out like as if like you were a roided up American gladiator going through a fucking old country buffet, line, and you were starving and just knocking old people, left and right, to and fro. And you get to the front doors. Do you want to try to smash through them?
I mean, they're locked, right?
Yeah. They're like bulletproof glass, but are you going to try to smash your way through them?
Yeah, no. I gotta look impressive to
Yes.
oh my gosh,
in
I forgot her
in
name.
your
I forgot her name already.
Sheila.
Sheila.
You're really important to you.
Go look
Sheila
impressive with
Whitaker.
Sheila. I want to take her to Arby's to get some meats and a milkshake after this.
Fuck yes.
You can get him some beats and a milkshake in this dance.
Yeah, probably here. It may not be what you're looking for though.
He got the meat.
5, 4, and a 3.
You just get a running start, and the first time you hit it and you can feel it crack, this is when you start to see all the flashing lights. You take another as like you look behind you and the olds are coming around the corner. You smash your way through, kind of fall out on the pavement, but land on your baking tray shield and kind of skid across the pavement just as the police show up. And they kind of have you at gunpoint, and they start shooting beanbags and rubber bullets into the olds as they try to flood out. Back in the dance hall, in the hall, Brad, what do you want to do? Cab is now on the dais.
Yeah.
In control of what's being played. So Cab, Papa Loves Mambo was the last one dropped before you threw him.
Some bullshit. No.
So what do you play?
Pony
You're free for the first
by
time ever,
Genuine.
Cab.
It's playing Pony by Genuine.
Brad, just as this is happening, you see him yank that off and throw it to the ground.
Yanked off.
Pull
Right.
Genuine out, set it on the turntable while he is staring at you, and drops the needle on some Pony.
Do I still have the microphone and what's left of my pants?
You do have what's left of your clothes and the microphone.
I'm gonna like turn it back on and be like, there's a lot of bachelors in this house tonight looking for a partner, and so I want everybody to find someone who knows how to ride and go buck wild.
You get pulled down amongst
What's
the
that?
cowboys. You get pulled down amongst the cowboys and the cowgals, and you get ridden. Make me a brawny check. don't fail.
Mm-mm.
Can I say, girl, when I break you off, I promise you won't want to get off.
Yes, as you're getting pulled down, like the one hand is going. We just hear Brad on the microphone
Terminator
say this.
thumbs up.
Well, I got
Thumbs up, yeah. Like,
Bronny, I got a 5 and a 4.
yeah, you're able to survive this event. Cab, what do you do when the SWAT team comes in through the smoke of tear gas?
There's a kind of looks at he's like, "Are you on the list?"
What do you do when they shoot you with a beanbag in the chest?
I just toss it. Like, I don't feel anything right now. Like,
Yeah.
just
All right.
laugh.
So I'm going to tell you kind of how this wraps up, and then you're going to give me the end of Animal House moment where where your character is now. It takes about 15 guys to finally take Cab down and sedate him, and after he breaks through one set of handcuffs, they do the full Hannibal Lecter on him, and use as many sedatives as possible. Jack and Steve, you and Frank are all heralded as heroes, but mostly Frank. Brad, you had possibly the worst and the best night of your life. And you're told that it's probably going to take 3 to 6 weeks for your pelvis to heal. And they're not sure about the STDs because gonorrhea runs rampant in nursing homes.
Oh, no.
So otherwise, Dennis is going to prison. You've been cleared of all charges. Jack, I'll have you start. What happens to Jack after this, and what happened to Jack?
Absolutely. Everyone's wondering what happened to Jack.
Yeah.
So with my full cooperation, I begrudgingly helped the police. I have the bag with good time pills written on it in Dennis's handwriting and residue from the pills still in the bag. So I present that for evidence against him so he can get the maximum sentence.
Fuck yeah. He definitely does. Like, that evidence is what puts him away for like a real long time.
Absolutely. I'm released. I'm cleared of all charges. I get a couple favors because of my a couple get out of jail free cards.
Officer Bob Hooch. Bob's last name would be what's Bob's last name, Hooch?
Johnson.
Bob Johnson. Officer Bob Johnson, he's like, you're a good egg, I got you. So like every once in a while, Bob just brings you the full, Wendy's breakfast menu. He looks out for you. He makes sure that, you get dibs at the homeless shelter if you choose to go there. Bob's like a good dude. Bob's like the good cop to you. The shining example of there is good cop.
Yeah. So yeah, I walk out of the police station. My butt still hurts a little bit. I'm rubbing it. I'm walking kind of with a limp. I go behind the police station in kind of an open lot. Nighttime, everyone's gone, open parking lot. And I just look around. I breathe the free air. And as I take a deep breath, I whistle. And I hear a little ching ching of a collar coming up, and Jack runs from around the corner. And I say, good boy, Jack, let's go home. And I lay down and go to sleep because I don't have a home. Home is where I am.
All right, you wake up and there's a blanket on you. That's a police blanket.
Oh.
All right, who wants to go next?
We'll go. We can go around. That's
perfect.
I don't know. Yeah, Cab. I assume is in jail for a little while. But fortunately for Cab, over the night of drug-fueled debauchery, several of the elderly people at the home who didn't make it wrote him into their will, and he gets out of prison. Like slap on the wrist, whatever.
Definitely slap on the wrist because he also like somewhat helped.
Yeah, and he fully purchases his truck and he travels around the country.
He's a professional wrestler now.
He travels
God
around the
damn it, I thought you were
country.
going there.
He travels around the country, filming content for his new website, Oldly Fans.
Wow.
Jesus.
God damn it, these two set the bar real high.
Yeah, you know, people like the bait bus, but everyone loves the fuck truck. So.
All right, who wants to go next?
Nobody, but I guess I will. How do you follow that?
I don't know. Both of those were real fucking good.
After much insistence from Bob and Steve's sister Gertie, he enrolls in the police academy, and he becomes the other good cop besides Bob.
Oh shit!
Oh, take that, cops.
One takes care of Jack, the other takes care of Jack.
God damn it, that's beautiful. Short, sweet, elegant. Brad, Frank, who goes next?
I don't care. I can go. Mine's real simple. Frank still leases his truck because he needed to buy a double wide because him and Sheila are making a go of it, and 5 years later they have 5 kids.
Wow.
And only got pregnant once. It was crazy.
So we need the double wide.
Perfect. Brad?
So I got yelled at by a nurse orderly there, and so you see it zoom in on us, and I pull a couple of blue pills out of my coat, and we wrap around like this and do this, and then we both put a mask on, and we start laughing our asses off. Well, It's Not Unusual plays by Tom Jones, and it says Senator and Mrs. Brad Feelgood. Because Animal House, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. All right.
So Jack is like the D-Day. He was never seen from again.
Yes. Just a picture of Jack in a stolen police car driving.
There,
behind him.
yes. That's the
Yes.
culmination.
Oh my
It's the
God.
long game. Oh,
I hope you guys had fun. This was maybe the wildest game I've run, maybe ever. And you guys
Still got more
all
games.
were the reasons why. I hope you guys who are watching had fun. If everyone wants to go around and tell people where they're going to be at here, maybe in 1 minute or in a few minutes.
It probably should be
Fire.
less than that because this stream has to go to someone else at 8 o'clock.
Yep. So quickly go around.
I'll see you at 4 a.m. for Legos and Eggos. You can donate money. I will eat a bunch of Eggos. I'm building the Ghost from Rebels. It's over 1,000 pieces. I'm super psyched about it.
Yeah, I'll be on this very channel playing We Deal in Lead with some of these folks.
Yeah, I'll be there too, and then I'll be also here at midnight for the midnight heist.
I'll be running said midnight heist. It's going to be a D&D adventure. We got a couple adventurers that's going to try to steal back what was once been stolen before. Quantum Leap-esque, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, if you tune in, there'll be ways to donate to gift re-rolls or force a crit fail or crit success. Lots of fun stuff. So yeah, we'll be here at midnight. Hopefully it won't take the full 4 hours, but I've got 5 Red Bulls with my name on them. So it's going to be hyped.
I am going to play my first ever game of Zomboid here in a couple of minutes, as soon as I grab a snack. So feel free to show up and bet some money on see how many times I die, maybe. And then be back at 8 a.m. for knitting and sitting with Sarah.
And
It's
if
going to be
you
the first
enjoyed this
time
game-
Sarah and I have ever met in the entire time that her and James have been together.
Look at that.
So it should be fun.
More antics like this to come. So if you had and you have friends that you know would enjoy this shit, send them the link. Be like, hey, watch these dum-dums and throw some money at them.
Yes.
I'm heading over to the Known World United Extra for some Project Zomboid. And then after that, we'll be back over here at midnight. That's right. It's the final rankings. The final countdown. The Scooby Boys 31 and 31. Thank you guys again. Enjoy Extra Life, and I will see all of you soon. Bye.
Sweet. Bye.
Bye.